Everyone, welcome to, I guess, part 2 of season 4, I guess, of the Anchorage Nighthawks franchise. Our expansion team, who we've been building the last 4 seasons, we're finally starting to get some headway here. As you can see right of the screen, Brett Sharp. So that was the guy from season 1 who the CPU totally picked for us. So this was like the number 4 overall pick, and we ended up trading him because he was not who we needed. So I thought that was pretty funny. And he's getting highlighted all over the place. So I guess he's having a good career, so good for him. Also, Chad Patterson, number 2 in the league in reception yards, so he's doing good with his comeback year. He did lose a little bit of his I guess, usefulness or in-game scheming because we did have Evans. We had a few other guys who were taking the reins, but Patterson has been the guy this year. Super proud of him. This week, so just to give you an update as where we're at, we are 9-4. We're facing the Chicago Bears week 15. They don't have a great record. They're pretty even keel, or I guess attribute wise as far as us. So we're 89 overall and they're 91. So we're going to battle it out against them. Then we got the Seahawks, who has our old quarterback, Zach Wilson. And then we got the Detroit Lions, and I believe we got one more game because we go 18 weeks. So let's see who we got week 18. We'll check all this out real quick before we jump in. We got the Cowboys again. So did we beat the Cowboys to start the year? We lost to the Cowboys, so we need to get that win. That's definitely a necessity. But guys, we're on track. We beat the Bears. I pretty much am happy. We're going to make the playoffs. That's the most wins we've had all season. I'm sorry, all of our franchise if we beat the Bears. So, yeah, before we jump into the game, one more thing. Let's just see how our injuries are looking. I always like to check that out because that injury bug has been pretty bad. Injury report. We won't turn them off. This is something you're going to deal with in real life. So, all right. So we lost Kevin Winston Jr. He's gone for 2 weeks with an abdominal tear. Brian Waters, who is our kick returner, dislocated his wrist, gone for 1 week. And then Nolan Smith, we paid him a good bit of money, but he is going to be out with some broken ribs for 3 weeks. So we'll have Uche in starting for him. So yeah, not too bad. Beginning of the year when we were losing all those games, both of our offensive tackles were injured. So that definitely played a factor. We were getting sacked a lot. But I think we can deal with this. We got a couple depth guys, so we should be fine. Let's go ahead and jump into our game against the Bears, and let's get to the playoffs, everyone. All right, everyone, welcome to week 15. We are facing the Chicago Bears to kick off our final 4 games of the season. We're trying to make the playoffs, and we have a very, very good opportunity. One more win. We're at 10 wins, so I think we could do it. We're facing off against Caleb Williams. Still on the squad. Luckily, a lot of their team hasn't changed. I know a lot of the movements that have gone on in the league have kind of switched things up, but for the most part, this team is the same. So they will get the ball to start this game. Week 15 matchup, 1 p.m. in the snow of Chicago. Out comes Caleb Williams, as we stated, to start it. Drops back to pass on 3rd and 7. Hits their guy on a screen pass. And it's tough to see the lines there. I think it's like the 40-yard line. They are now at the 32-yard line for this play and pick up a first down to get them in the red zone. They are now at the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal. They hit their guy on an out route. Makes it a 7-0 game. On our possession winners, launches one deep, but it is overthrown on 4th down. So we give the ball right back to them. They have an opportunity to go up 2 possessions. They hit number 4 there. To get it to the 7-yard line. And then on 2nd and goal, we get a huge sack there, push them back to the 18. But that does not hold them back. Somehow, in between everyone, they pull out a Houdini move and get the score up to 14. So we're now down 14-0. We miss our guy Patterson on a deep pass and give the ball back again. So, guys, this is a pattern for us. We went for 2 streaks. We are now down 21-0. Why not? We're going to go for another streak while we're getting hit. And this one's completed. So we're in 1st and goal. Can we bring the score a little closer? We can. Winners just runs it in the winners and gets the touchdown. So we're down, still down, 7-21. We throw, it looks like a crosser route. We weren't able to hit our guy, so we underthrew it, and it gets picked off. So Cowboys. The Bears have a good chance now to go up a few possessions, and they end up opting for the field goal. So we're down 3 possessions. It is 7-24. We launch one deep to Fisher here. I see a penalty. Is that a holding, or is it going to come back? Let's see. Must be on the defense. Nope, 79. Normally, if they show your player, that means that it's offensive. Yeah, so that play is coming back. So still, we'll be 7-24. No score there. Ronnie Stanley messed us up a little bit, but let's go for another deep pass, and we hit Garrett Wilson. We got all of our receivers cooking now. Scores 14-24. We sack Caleb Williams to force the punt. So we will have an opportunity here to bring the score just one more inch closer. Garrett Wilson mosses everyone there on that crazy pass, and then we hit Tavon Porter for a touchdown. So 21-24. We get a sack, everyone. That is our big defensive tackle that we drafted several seasons ago, and it's going to give us an opportunity here. So we got about 2 minutes. We want to chew the clock a little bit. We got our running back now all lit up with his X Factor abilities. So 3rd and 2, we give it to him again. Goes for a nice little run. Gets us all the way down to the 7-yard line. So everyone, 7 seconds left. Can we score here and take the win? Look at this insanity. Fumbles the ball at the 1-yard line. So it goes through the end zone. When that occurs, that is considered a touchback, and the other team gets the ball. So that one's a heartbreaking loss, man. I'm telling you, the botch issues that we've been having in this franchise, from draft picks to penalties that cause 10-second runoffs to now a fumble into the end zone to cost us games. So they've been pretty wild. I hope to make a compilation of that at some point. But yeah, it's been pretty insane. So that's probably one of the crazier losses. But at least we had a shot at winning that game. Now we're gonna click right into Week 16. We are facing the Seattle Seahawks. As you can see there, that is not Zach Wilson. So they still have Zach Wilson as their backup quarterback. He's on the team. But they're starting a guy they drafted in the 1st round. One player we actually were looking at. He just wasn't fast. And he has superstar development. So I wouldn't say we missed on that pick, because it's not our type of quarterback, but they definitely got a gem there. And he will be starting for them. Now, we're going to get the ball to start the game. James Winters is coming out, doing pretty decent with his stats, better than we've done our entire franchise with any quarterback. And we pick up a 1st down there on a nice little screen play to Joe Cole. And then Joe Cole takes off and gets us a 1st down. Next play, it is 2nd and 8. Hit Tavon Porter here for a 1st down. And I love how he falls forward. That is a nice animation that he does get. Then we hit it to Joe Cole, who gets a 7-0 lead for us with that touchdown. And then we sack their brand new quarterback to get the ball back. So we're going to go for it. It is 4th and 4. Miss our guy. So, guys, I've been going for it because we're so close to getting player of the year in a couple positions. I just want to keep trying to get our offense moving, but it has been costing us, as you saw there. And then the Seattle Seahawks take full advantage of the ball and score. So we're now tied 7-7. Like I said, Tavon Porter, he's breaking tackles. I think I was trying to make him spin the opposite direction. Whatever, it happens though. We're gonna hit our guy Garrett Wilson there for a touchdown. So score is 7-14. 20 seconds left. We stop Seattle there. It is 3rd and 17. Can we keep holding them? This has been an issue, and we can. So we're gonna force this field goal. And we're going to maintain our lead. It's going to be 14-10. Seattle will get the ball in the 2nd half to start. And they hit number 11 there. Big hit. Does not fumble, so good for them. 1st down. Then they hit their tight end there. Make another 1st down. We're at 15-yard line now. What can they do? And they hit number 81 for the touchdown. So we are now down 17-14. Let's not throw this game away. We still have a shot. We hit Walker. Guys, I'm saying that's one of my favorite signings all offseason. He's just been catching over everyone. Devontae Walker there. Patterson drops the ball on 4th down, though, so maybe we should have thrown it to Walker. But we get an interception to answer back. Jaquarian Bennett, and he's been super impressive. I didn't really sign him to be a starter. I signed him kind of as a depth guy, but he has been very, very good making interceptions. Here we are, 4th and 1. We hand it off to Joe Cole, who gets the touchdown. So we're now in the lead. It is 21-17. to 17. Can we hold on for the win? It is fourth quarter, 1 minute 30 seconds left. We sack their quarterback once again. He gets a little bit of under pressure going. Third and 25. And we get the fumble, guys. Kareem Gross, one of our first draft picks, and he gets the touchdown. So very, very happy for him. He was one of our first X Factors, I think we got too, in development trade. So we're going to go ahead and push our lead out to 28-17. Remember last year the Seahawks beat us, so this is a little bit of a, as many we've had, revenge games. And we're going to go ahead and hold them on this drive. They kick the field goal to bring them within a possession. Go for the onside kick. Not going anywhere. Our fullback recovers it, and we're going to kneel it out. So, everyone, we are going to take this win. We got 2 games left. Let's click into our game. We're going to be facing the Detroit Lions. This one will be a 4 o'clock game. So, hopefully we can get the win here. We're very, very close, like I said, to getting some Offensive Player of the Year. We have, I think, rookie quarterback, wide receiver. I'll show you all those. I'll show you those after this game, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so as stated, we're entering week 17. We're facing the Detroit Lions. They still have most of their pieces as well. They still got, look at that, Jared Goff there, throwing the ball around for them still. So this should be a good matchup. They are 7 and looks like 7 and 8, and we're 10 and 5. So we've lost to 3-win teams. So I'm not taking anyone lightly here. They still got Gibbs. I believe they still got Jameson. So should be, actually, most of the times in most leagues I've seen, Jameson has gone into free agency, but I think they still have him. For sure they got St. Brown. So all right, so to start the game, we will get the ball. We got Chad Patterson running it back for us. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. We're going to kick this thing off at the 31, and we hit Patterson. Nice catch there. He had to go back to get the ball there. And then we hit Joel Cole there on a run play and score. So we're going to be up 7-10 to start this one. There's Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of my favorite players in the game. So hits, then they hit their, looks like their running back. Is that a running back? Nice little screenplay either case. But we do hold them still, so that's good. We're going to hold them to 3 points. So we are going to be up 7-3, and then we do something that we've been trying to eliminate. We throw an interception. And give them the ball back very, very close to the touchdown. We're able to sack Jared Goff there. It is 3rd and goal. Can we get him again? There's no one open, so he just throws it out. And we're forcing another field goal. So crisis averted there. It is 7-6 still. 23 seconds left in the first half. We launch one up to Patterson, and he gets in the end zone. So everyone, we're going to go up 14-6. Patterson has a chance to be Offensive Player of the Year. So we're going to keep trying to throw him the ball as much as we can. On the Lions drive, they are able to convert a 2 after the touchdown. So we're going to tie it up. So it's 14-14. Third quarter, we hit our guy in the end zone. So we're able to take that lead. It is 21-14. They are able to hit their tight end here, who just burns a few of our players. So that's a very fast tight end. And then Jacorian Bennett. He's coming into his own, everyone. So, and he actually has a good shot to be becoming Defensive Player of the Year. So we'll take a look at that after this game too. And he runs it back for a touchdown. So scores 28-14. That's what I've been hoping for when I signed him with his speed. That he could catch him and then just run 4 touchdowns. And very following drive, Jacorian Bennett does it once again. He doesn't get the touchdown here, but man, he had a shot. If he could have just got past Goff, he would have been good to go. But in either case, we're going to hand it off to Taj Brooks here. Just want to show you, I'm still getting him in the game. He's been with us since the beginning. And then we, I'm forcing it, okay? So my issue is our quarterback has a good shot at being Rookie of the Year, so we're or Quarterback of the Year, so we're fighting to throw it, and that's not going to do it for us, though. It is okay, though. We get another interception there, this time with Martin, our free safety, and that's going to get us the ball back. Unfortunately, we're playing back and forth here, hot potato, and we throw a pick six, so up 28-20 there. Let's not screw this up. We are going to hit Chad Patterson on a play that's going to definitely help our stats, and we launch one deep. So it's 35-20, everyone. Still 1 second left, and I mean, I guess they got their consolation prize. We're still going to take the win, but they do get their consolation prize. And before we click into our next game, I'm just going to let you know. So, Rookie of the Year potential is going to be James Winters. Offensive Player of the Year potential is going to be our receiver, Chad Patterson. Obviously, Receiver of the Year as well. And then we have a chance to get Defensive Back of the Year with Jacorian Bennett. So, several good opportunities here. We need to really get some stats this game. Unfortunately, as you saw there, Joe Cole, our running back, is not going to probably hit 1,000. It's our final game of the year. So hopefully he maintains his abilities, but in either case, we'll just keep fighting. Took more of a passing game plan this year than running. So start this game. It will be in the snow of Anchorage, Alaska. Chad Patterson runs it out to about the 30-yard line. And then to start the game, I could not see between the white snow and the white jerseys, and we throw an interception. So the Cowboys, Jimmy Haskins breaks a tackle and hits his tight end for a touchdown. So we're going to take the early deficit 7-0. Here we go to Crosby, who we're trying to get into the game a little bit more because he is our jump ball guy. And then we hit Tavon Porter there. So touchdown, ties the game 7-7. And then Winston Jr. comes through with an interception off Jimmy Haskins, who we've had his number after the first couple games we were getting beat. And then, I believe is that Crosby or Porter? It's either Crosby or Porter we were able to hit there on an out route, and we take the touchdown. So it is 7-14. Then our guy Martin, X Factor, free safety, runs it all the way to the end zone. Guys, we're going to take an early 21-7 lead. Still the first quarter. And N'Kobe Dean intercepts Jimmy Haskins. I don't know what you call that, his awareness or what's missing from his throws right now. But yeah, he's just throwing it right to us. Here we are. We hit Porter over the middle. And then, guys, I can barely see these end zone lines. We hit Patterson for a touchdown. So score is now 7-28. Cowboys answer back and make it 14-28. About 2 minutes and a half left here in the second quarter. We hit Patterson. Guys, I'm telling you, we're playing a little sweaty here. We're trying to get our guys their yearly awards. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. We hit Porter there. We're still passing, guys. We're trying to get these stats like stated. 3, 2, 1. Patterson catches it in the end zone. Wow, nice catching in traffic and everything. So we're up 14-40 in the third quarter. Hold them there. Force the punt. 4th and 10. We're playing sweaty, like we said. We throw it deep. But we cannot do anything. So we give the ball right back to the Cowboys. Can they score, make it a little closer? They do. So scores 21-40. Let's see what we do here. We launch one deep. Chad Patterson. All right. We get a bunch of stats there. There's a flag on the play, but let's see if it's on us or on them. We're going to run it into the end zone. So we score the touchdown there. Is there a penalty on us or on the Cowboys? It's going to be holding on us. So it's going to go ahead and negate that touchdown. Scores 4-14. I'm sorry. 4th and 14. Oh, okay. We forced this passion. Drop ball. And then the Cowboys will get the ball back. 2 minutes left. And they get the touchdown. So a lot closer than the game really was. But, you know, like I said, we're forcing some things, trying to get these stats. Score is still 28-40. We hit our guys, Porter. I have not seen many players do that, and he's like bronze development, I believe, so he's not even anything with abilities. And then we hit, is that Porter? That's Patterson. Guys, good catch by Patterson. Pushes it up 47-28. Is this an interception? We get the interception. Makuba, he's finally getting back in it for us and gets us the interception. Nothing else left, though. Score is going to end 28-47. Let's take a look at our playoff rankings and our yearly awards here. All right, everyone. So as you can see, MVP, Josh Allen. He's on the Buffalo Bills still. Good quarterback. Obviously, it was going to be between him, probably Mahomes. So, but we're going to go ahead now and take a look at some of the guys that we got yearly awards for. And I'm telling you, that last game, we really needed to play hard to make this happen. But we did it. Chad Patterson, much deserves some accolades. He's going to get Offensive Player of the Year due to his performance. Hopefully he gets a dev up. I think he's still bronze dev as well. Defensive Player of the Year, nobody on our team. Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year is going to be James Winters, our quarterback. He came through clutch for us. Very happy with the pick, as we were going to go, as you guys remember, with Michael Tyler. So that was just a surprise draft pick day of, and he came through. So Offensive Player of the Year, he is hidden dev. I think we'll have to check. I think he's star dev, but we'll see. Trey Crosby, very close, third place for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we didn't get anyone. Turk had a shot, but he just didn't get enough picks, I would say, to warrant that. We don't get Quarterback of the Year. We don't get Running Back of the Year. We are going to get Receiver of the Year. Chad Patterson's getting both Receiver and Offensive Player of the Year, so I have high hopes he gets a development trait upgrade. That all updates in about, I believe, the Super Bowl week for any team, so win or lose, it'll update to show those, so that'll be very cool. No offensive line, no D-line, no linebacker. DB, Jacorian Bennett, he came through at the end of the year and is a surprise winner of this award, Best DB. He got like 4 interceptions against, I believe, I think it was the Cowboys. Either the Cowboys or the game before that. So he did great things. Got Defensive Back of the Year. And then we had 2 other guys that were pretty close, Quan and Kevin. So very happy with those. That is it for our awards, everyone. That's why we had to play so hard those last 2 games. But we did it. I'm very proud of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at who we're facing in the wild card round here. In the wild card round. All right, so we're going to be facing the Green Bay Packers. We did not get the bye week. So hopefully we can get that win. Another divisional member of ours is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. So if Philadelphia beats the Vikings, we'll be playing either the Rams or the Saints. If this goes any other way, we'd be playing one of the other teams. So there's a lot of mix matching that can happen here. So we'll see. But first things first, we do have to beat the Packers. And then on top of that, remember who beat us in the Super Bowl last time we even made it was the Baltimore Ravens. They're not even in the playoffs. So I did want a rematch against them. But, I mean, at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson is very, very tough. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and check our injuries real quick. And then we'll jump into the wild card round. All right, so as far as our injuries, we are not going to have Amir Speed or Darnell Washington. Both are out with injuries for 1 week. PCL sprain, which was weekly training. Darnell Washington, I think he also got this in weekly training, so he'll be out for 1 week. So our rookie, that Greenberry rookie tight end, hidden dev, is going to have to step up for Darnell this week. And but I do have faith. He's pretty fast. He's 6'7". So we'll see how he does. And my apologies. One more thing before we jump into the game. I forgot to lock up some signings for our re-signing period, so I want to do that real quick. All right, so as you can see, we haven't signed Chad Patterson. We're going to offer him another $2 million. Actually, player friendly. Gotta really pay him now, I think. All right, cool. Chad Patterson, you are locked up for another 4 seasons, Player of the Year, and we paid him a lot of money. So, all right, let's put that money to work here. We're gonna go ahead and play Green Bay, and let's try to make history, everyone. We haven't won a Super Bowl yet. Let's see if we could do it. All right, welcome to the wild card round. As we stated, we're facing the Green Bay Packers, led out by Jordan Love. I believe they still have Josh Jacobs and a couple other key pieces from the real team. But as we've seen, we're always expecting some kind of trade or free agent signing to really turn a team around. So they might have a couple additional pieces like, let's see, Bullard. I believe Bullard's on the real team. I could be wrong, probably wrong. Here comes our guy, Winters, out leading us through the tunnel. As you know, he definitely helped turn this franchise around, and we got one of the best records, actually the best record we've ever had at 12-5. So to start this game, the Packers are going to return the ball. They get out to about the 24-yard line. Love leads them out. Start the game. Josh Jacobs gets a big touchdown to take the lead, 7-0. On 3rd and 20, we try for the first down up to Tavon Porter. but are forced to punt. So the Packers get a quick touchdown and then get the ball back quick as well. So we're gonna have about a minute left when they get the ball, and they chew a little clock. So with 4 minutes left in the second, they score. So it's gonna be 14-0. Back returning the kick for us, it's gonna be Brian Waters, our draft pick, who is coming into his own. He has had a couple upgrades throughout the couple of seasons. He's been returning kicks for us. So and it's showing there. So he's doing pretty good. And then Joe Cole breaks this one long, gets out to about the 13-yard line, hand it off to him again, and we cut that score in half, everyone. So score is now 14-7. We sack Jordan Love and get the ball back on the punt. So we are quickly turning this game back around. Trey Crosby there gets a huge first down. Then we hit Porter over the middle, coming into his own as well, just making some crazy catches. Joe Cole gets us up to the 1, and then Joe Cole gets us in the end zone. We're going to tie this thing up. It is 14-14 going into halftime. We have a full 5 minutes to start this quarter. What's the half? We're starting the second half, but Waters, there we go. That's what I meant to say. He broke that one loose, gets out to the 45. Really like our return team right now. And then Walker, who is quickly becoming a hero of our team. When all else fails, we throw it to Walker. And then Winters is going to run it in. So we're taking the lead. It is 21-14. We get the big interception by Quan Martin, our free safety. And then Winters is going to go ahead and hit Porter in the end zone. So everyone, as quick as we went down 2 possessions, we are now up. Scores 28-14. Hand it off to Josh Jacobs there for the Packers. Gets him to the 35. Let's see what happens here. First down on third down. And then, well, we're going to go ahead and play action. And that I thought was an overthrow, but he got him. So they make the score 21-28. We are up 1 possession. Can we keep this momentum going? Patterson does not let the momentum keep going. We're going to go ahead and fumble. So the Packers will get the ball back at about midfield. And then they, I guess I had a guy in the flats. We didn't have him in deep zone, and we get burned. So quickly, they go ahead and tie it up. So it is 28-28 now. There's about 57 seconds left with our running back, full X Factor Truz. So we're going to go ahead and just keep running with him. There's no chance of a fumble with that X Factor lit up. We're going to hand it off to him again. Let's see if we get the first down or touchdown. We get the first down. So we got 46 seconds left. We run it down to 5 seconds. Can Winters get it into the end zone? He cannot. We send out the kick team, and Bates seals the win. So we're going to take this win real quick. The score is 28-31 is the final. Everyone, we are moving on, all right? Not very many times can we say this, but we are moving on to the divisional round. I'm excited to see who this opponent is. Let's go ahead and click into this game and keep fighting. All right, so as you see here, the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last season in the wild card, the Minnesota Vikings, will be facing off against us in the divisional round. I have a bone to pick with them after a 10-second runoff kicked us out of the playoffs last year. We did not have a chance to pause or call a timeout. We had no timeouts, and I was trying to switch the quarterback, and the game ended on a delay of game 10-second runoff penalty. So we're going to go ahead and try to get some revenge here to start the game. The Vikings will get the ball. They hit Justin Jefferson on the first play of the game from the 30-yard line, and tear our hearts out to start the game. They are going to go ahead and take the lead 7-0. We hit Crosby to keep our drive going, and on 2nd and 4, we hit Walker. So that, I'm telling you, biggest signing of the offseason is turning out to be Walker for some reason, and then we stop the Vikings there. So we're going to go ahead and take the ball back. 7-7, still the score. We get to midfield here with Cole, and then we're going to go ahead and just keep feeding it to Cole. 2 spin moves later, we're running one deep. I maybe should have stiff-armed there, but we at least got down to about the 4 or 5 yard line. Then we're going to hand it off to Sean Tucker, who does not get enough credit as our new power back. taking over for Nick Chubb's retirement. And he's one of my favorites in real life, too. He has a good story, and we got him locked in on a contract. I didn't show that, but we do have him signed, so he'll be back next year. Vikings are starting to respond there. Hit Justin Jefferson. Then they hit, I believe that's Hawkinson, or someone who looks like him. So they get the touchdown. So 14-14. J. Cole lit up, breaks a tackle, gets down to the 2-yard line. And then winners. Let's see who he hits here. He hits faithful hands Crosby for a touchdown to end the second quarter. So we're up 21-14. We get the ball to start the second half. Remember, in the beginning of the year, Cole was dropping those. I'm so happy we fixed that, put on a different ability, and he's doing pretty good. Breaks a first down there. We are now at the 3-yard line on 4th and goal. Winners barely sneaks into the end zone. We are now up 28-14, but not for long. The Vikings toss one to the sideline and gets a touchdown. So we are now up only 1 touchdown, and they hold us. So are we going to punt? We do. So we punt the ball to the Vikings. What do? Almost throw an interception. Are they going to go for it on 4th? No, they punt it as well. We're just throwing things around. We hit Greenberry, our rookie free agent signing. He's in for the injured Darnell Washington, I believe. And then we hit Garrett Wilson for the first down. We're just trying to get this clock going, guys. 1 minute, 47 seconds left in the game. And they had no timeout, so I guess we just kneeled it out, everyone. So we're going to take the win here. Scores 28-21. Huge win against this Minnesota Vikings team. Everyone, we are moving on to the conference championship. We've been fighting. We've made it here once before, so but we've not made it since. So this is definitely due time. Let's go ahead and jump into our next game and see who we're facing. We got a revenge victory against the Minnesota Vikings. All right, everyone, this is the time we have been waiting for. We are in the conference championship. NFC winner will move on to the Super Bowl. We are facing Michael Penix Jr. and the Atlanta Falcons. Now, remember, we did play the Falcons last year, and they had a terrible season. I think they didn't win a game last year, and Penix was injured. So this is a good comeback story for them. So very, very good opponent. If we're going to face any, this is definitely a good storyline here. I think they got 14 wins, too. So they are going to get the ball to start the game. They get out to about the 35-yard line. Penix drops back to pass and hits Drake London for a big first down. They don't get the score there. Let's see if they just hand it off. I think they do. Bijan Robinson breaks. Man, he stiff-armed like 3 dudes and gets in the end zone to take that early lead. So they're going to be up 7-0, and then the fumble trouble start for us. So we're going to go ahead and fumble the ball, and they take a 14-0 lead. Winners on 4th and goal, or 3rd and goal, cannot convert. So we're going to kick the field goal, make it just a little closer. Score is now 14-3. We're down 10 points. Can we come back? We sack Michael Penix and get the ball back on 3rd down. They have to punt. And then we start launching it, guys. When all else fails and you start to go down, you got to launch it up to Speedy Patterson, and he gets in the end zone. So we're now up. I'm sorry, we're not up. We are down, but not by as much. 14-10. We get the sack there. Get the ball back. Can we go up on this drive? Man, I'll say that. We'll throw a pick. Let's see. Winners drops back the pass here with 4 seconds left, and Patterson catches it, but there is a penalty. Let's see what this is. Pass interference. Okay, so it's pass interference, so it doesn't matter what we pick. We're going to have the ball. I go ahead and accept it, though, just to make sure that clock stops. And then we're going to hit. Let's see who we hit. I think, oh man, we hit Walker. I should have known. We hit Walker in between 5 different people for a touchdown there. So we are in the lead now, 17-14. We can't score on our first possession, but the Falcons do on their first possession, and make it 21-17. On our attempt, guys, I shouldn't have said anything. Man, I jinxed us. All right, so we're going to throw a pick to number 37 on the Falcons, and they're going to have a real chance to put this thing away on us. Score 17-21 still until Bijan decides to change that. Score is now 28-17. We're going to drop back to pass here. We hit Crosby. He gets a big first down, starts to move the ball. We're going to drop back to pass once again. We're getting closer, and we hit Crosby in the corner to make it a score of 24-28. We're going to go for 2, though. We're going to try to get it within field goal, within a field goal, and Winners is going to jog that thing in. So scores 25-28. Falcons answer right back to Drake London. This is a fight, everyone. This is a battle. It scores 35-25. Walker. That's not, guys, that's not Patterson. You don't need to clean your glasses. That's not Patterson. That is Walker. He just burned them for a touchdown. We're going to go for the onside. We're getting too close here. Falcons do recover, though. So let's see. If we can hold them to a field goal, we'll only be down a touchdown. So that's what we're going to try our best to do. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. We have all of our timeouts. We burn one there. The Falcons try to throw it. Incomplete. Stops the clock. It is now 2nd and 10. They complete it for the first down. We call a timeout. 2:07 left. We're going to stop the clock. And they throw another incompletion. Everyone's 2nd and 10. 2:04 left. They hand it off to Bijan. We call a timeout. All right, so 2 minutes left. Can we stop them here? He has to throw it away. So it is 4th and 8. Guys, we have some life. All right, so they kick the field goal. We are now down only 6 points. So they're going to kick it off to us. And that's back there returning the kick is Patterson. And he does something we've only seen one time in this franchise. He returns this kick all the way. He goes all the way and puts us in the lead. Sure, we thought, should we go down and just try to chew some clock? But no. When you have an opening like that, you score. So we are now up 39-38, everyone. This is a crazy game. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. They get the first down, so they're pretty much in field goal range. I do make a controversial decision here. I ran commit so that way we could give up the score to have a chance to come back. What I was not expecting was this 2-point conversion, so we're in trouble. Score is 39-46. We are down a full touchdown, 7 points. Let's try to get this into overtime. Morrison is returning the kick this time, though. Not sure why. I'm not sure if Waters was injured or something, but we have 42 seconds left. Are we able to find anyone? Pass is incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Let's try this one more time. We're going to launch it deep to Patterson. This is not Walker this time. Let's try to chew a little clock out. 30 seconds left. All right, let's just kick the extra point. Let's go ahead and tie. Nope, we're going to go for 2. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Guys, Porter. Catching in Traffic's Porter. CIT Porter is his new nickname. He gets us a 2-pointer. Might as well be a touchdown. We are now up 1 point, guys. I mean, if you're going to go for it, and, what's the old saying? Fate goes for the bold, or whatever the saying is. So we went for 2. We got it. We're holding them here. 13 seconds left. Incomplete. All right, 4th and 1. They get the first down. 5 seconds left. Timeout. Let's see what happens here. Nobody. Well, he gets hit as he's throwing. So incomplete pass. Everyone, let's go ahead and celebrate this. Score is 47-46. We are going to the Super Bowl. So we'll click over now, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. We'll just watch this ending of inning coverage here. But let's go ahead and see who we're playing, see any dev upgrades. Man, this has been a heck of a year. Thank you for everyone who stuck along, and we got some more action coming up. So this is not over. All right, everyone, it is Super Bowl week. Been a long time coming, and this time around, I actually feel like we have a shot to win. Last time I was kind of like we were just lucky to be there, but we got a good team. 95 overall, Garrett Wilson. Patterson's up to 94. Crosby's up to 81. We're just loaded up. All right, so we're doing good. I do want to show you just our upgrades real quick before we hop in the game, and then I also want to let you know who we're playing. But James Winters went up to star development. He did not go up to superstar. I was hoping that would happen. But he did at least went up to star because of the yearly awards. On top of that, Chad Patterson. Oh, no, we clicked on Garrett. Garrett star. I feel like he shouldn't have lost his development, but it is what it is. Chad Patterson went up to star, so that's awesome. And then did our guys over here anything happen? Nope, still star for Tavon. I think didn't Ja'Cory and Bennett go up? His overall's going up, which is really nice. So he went up to star from bronze, so that's cool. He got DB of the year, so man, so we're doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and expose who we're playing. All right, so our opponent is another team that I think had a long journey getting here. They won 11 games in the regular season, made the Super Bowl. They got quarterback. So Trevor Lawrence is their quarterback. No developments, man. All right, so they got Trevor Lawrence, ETN X Factor, Brian Thomas, who's really good, Travis Hunter. Didn't they tear us apart one year? One of these seasons, I think they whooped us really bad. They got, he's injured, so Travon Walker won't be there. Well, that's another thing I want to look at, our injuries. So they're pretty good. Going to be a tough opponent. Let's look at our injuries, and then we're going to jump into this game. All right, so we only have one injury going into this game. Unfortunately, Brian Waters, he's not a rookie anymore, I don't believe, but our kick returner will be out. So relatively healthy. We're going to have to figure out who else is going to be kick returning alongside Chad Patterson. But that's all of it. So everyone, we worked so hard this year. Congratulations to us, our entire team. Let's go ahead and try to bring home the trophy. All right, everyone, it is Super Bowl week. We are in Tampa, and that's crazy because that's our home. That's my home, so it's very cool to play the Super Bowl in our hometown. Not planned at all. To start the Super Bowl, the Jacksonville Jaguars will get the ball. Let's take a look at these stats. I love the uniforms for Jacksonville right there. They're all white. Yeah, so cool. But yeah, let's take a look at some stats here. So Trevor Lawrence did really good this season. Not as many touchdowns as us, so I'm going to go ahead and say we did a little bit better. But to start the game, they go ahead and get a first down here to their tight end. Number 86 gets the first. And then he drops back at about the 45-yard line. Hits Travis Hunter, who I remember last time we played, he scored all over us all game long. It was crazy. And then here we go. Jacorian Bennett, defensive back of the NFC of the year, not of the league, runs it back for a touchdown to start the game. So not a good way for the Jaguars to kick off the Super Bowl. We're going to take this early 7-0 lead, and then they get the ball back. We got our run stuffer in there, number 63, Wheeler, and then they hit Travis Hunter for a first down. So that is okay. Let's see what they do here. That's right. Our defensive end, Nolan Smith Jr., jumps in front of the receiver. And guys, we're going to go ahead and just to end the first quarter, our offense hasn't touched the field yet. We're going to go ahead and get another INT pick 6. So we're going to go ahead and take the lead. It is a little bit further out. It's now 14-0. So Trevor Lawrence drops back, and finally, so we had a botched coverage there, and he hits number 7. I believe that's Thomas for the touchdown. So that's going to make the score 7-14. And then running back the return, we have Chad Patterson, and out comes our squad. We got Trey Crosby there, Tavon Porter, and the man James Winter. He saved pretty much saved our franchise with his play. So he got 43 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. So much better than we've done any of these seasons past. First throw for us, we're going to hit Tavon Porter. Nice out route there. And then we're going to try to hit him again over the middle. He does catch it over 3 players. So great catch. And then Winters is just going to run it in. He's going to use that 89 speed to get that touchdown. So the score is now 21-7, guys. It's second quarter, 1 minute, 59 seconds left. And here we go again. It's like a flashback, okay? I knew this was going to happen. Travis Hunter bounces off a tackle and then runs it into the end zone to make the score a little bit closer. So everyone, score is now going to be, I believe, 14-21. Winters, 1 minute left, hits Porter there. And let's see if he hits anyone else. We're trying to get a little bit further out. Porter does not want to lose. He wants a ring, juke move. We're not able to get the touchdown before halftime, so we end up kicking the field goal to push our lead out 14-24. And then Jacksonville starts to throw it. Still got a couple seconds left. Our defense is not strong enough to stop them from getting in range. Can we stop the touchdown? We do. So they're going to go ahead and kick a field goal here, and that's going to make it a 1-touchdown game. 17-24. We are going into halftime, everyone. I thought we were going to run away with this game, but Jacksonville has made this a battle. Very, very proud so far, though, of what our team has done. James Winter runs it in for a touchdown there. And then this is, I think, going to be the play of the game. I mean, that was an amazing INT. You had to jump in front of the receiver, didn't try to tackle him like most of the guys do with these animations, and we're able to get the score. So all 98 speed, Jacorian Bennett, and that pushed us out. But in either case, the game is close as of now. We get the ball to start the second half, could not get the first down. So on fourth down, we're gonna have to go ahead and punt. Now, as you guys have seen a lot of this season, I have been going for it on fourth down, but yeah, we're going to play a little bit more safe this game. Throws it up deep, and Quan Martin. This is why our defense, I think, is strong enough to handle Jacksonville, and we're able to get the INT. So that, I think, is like the third of the game, ain't it? Look at that. I love the squad, man. We did good building them. All right, so next we throw it to Garrett Wilson on the RPO, get the first down. 1 minute left. We chewed 2 minutes there, and then we hit Patterson for the touchdown. I believe that was fourth down, too, so good play there. That pushes us up by 10, right? I'm sorry, I can't count. Probably 14. All right, so he hits Travis Hunter there, and then he hits his tight end to get the first down. Can they get in the end zone? Red zone, here we go. And throwing over 2 players, they hit Travis Hunter in the corner. And I told you, if there's anyone that's gonna tear our hearts out, it's gonna be Trevor to Travis connection there. And then we got Fisher, so I put Fisher in as the second string kick returner since our other guy, Brian Waters, was injured. We got our guy, X Factor, lit up. We have the ball. They did not go for the onside kick, so that was pretty surprising. And so I was like, you know what, we're just going to try to chew. Stiff arm there, guys. We're doing great. We're in their territory now. I believe we're past the 50 after that stiff arm. Huge play by Joe Cole. He's been a great addition and put the team on the back there. So he gets the first down. It was really a tough decision. Should we try to score here, or should we keep running? Should we throw it on conservative? As long as his X Factor's lit up, I ain't putting on conservative. We left it on aggressive. No fumble potential here, and we get another first down. Guys, 1 second left, 0. 4 seasons, everyone. It took us 4 seasons. Full seasons, off seasons, botched draft picks, messed up penalties, 10-second runoffs. There was a couple other botched kickoff play. I forgot to click onside kick, and we kicked a regular one with no timeouts. And lost the game that way. We've done terrible. 3-win season. Now we are Super Bowl champions over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Everyone, and there we are on the podium. Great build. All right, so we did great, everyone. I'll say, thank you for everyone who's watched all the episodes. This is not done yet. I'm still going to keep this running. We're going to try to run it back next season, so stay tuned. This is going to be season 5 coming up. We have 1 ring to our name now, and let's keep this thing going. Thank you again.